Hi everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. So before we get started looking at our latest set of files here, I just wanted to let you know we have for the last 2 days uh, achieved 1%. Yesterday, 1.2%. Today, 1.6%. In the last 9 days, we've only had one losing day, and pretty happy with that. I'm going to go over the trading day today later on, another video. So here's the stats, as I said, 1.2 yesterday, 1.65 today, one loss 3 days ago on Saturday, Sunday barely a profit, and so on and so forth. So we did pretty good. What can I say? Anyways, let's get into the latest analysis stuff. I did do this late last night, but for some reason, didn't get transferred over onto the YouTubes and all that stuff. So shorts. First, let's look at the overall market here. So the crypto market has been majorly dead. Okay, this is Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and Litecoin. You can see here, actually, it's not so bad. So two, just barely over, well, between 0.5%. The other ones are negative. So pretty weak yet again, but we have something that seems to be working. So as I said before, we're in a really call it a balanced market, and right now we have a short here for QTUM. Did show this last night, and it looks like we had a long as well. So we'll focus on that in a minute if it's there. Okay, let's see what we can go with first. Why don't we just do the longs? So we only have one long. This is unfiltered. This is a fair, not. I don't know if it's a new one. BTS USDT. It's been around for a while. Not really showing a lot, but it's suddenly moved up. Here you can see for 0.02 to just over or just under 0.05 or 5 cents, and it did pack up some trades this morning. So again, I'll show that later today. So as it stands right now, it's a pretty, not a strong mover, but that's the only one we have here that's unfiltered. But that was a big move today. I don't know why, but as I said, my system did pick those up. Look at that big bar there. Huge momentum move as well. So we also have Tron in here. Slight bump up. Overall negative trend. I have fixed the bot to try to avoid these negative trenders over the last 6 months, so that has been fixed. So hopefully I'll screen out some bad positions moving forward. But again, we had a nice run up here. Well, it's about 3 cents. So like added volume, positive momentum. Again, that's in the last few days, 4 days, I guess. What else we got here? I think that's it for the unfiltered long. Let's get into the trend line. So here we have a lot of potential movers. Okay, if you've not seen YFI, I don't know where you're living, if you're under a rock or something. Started up August 17th. When you look at these bars, not a lot of volume, not a lot of people have been knowing about this except like myself or some. But it did achieve $40,000 from a 5,000 listing here August 12th and around there, all the way up to $40,000. That's crazy. Strong trend line. I've done a couple of Instagram posts on it, so go to my YouTube Quant Labs channel. Ethereum Bull, doesn't really excite me. Dash, again, fairly weak, but supposedly it moved. BTC, this one's starting to move, but it's just not really, it's showing signs of life. This is Bitcoin. Slight trend up, but I did pick up some profitable positions. XMR's been doing really good. This is Monero, again, from $40 to just over 100 here a few days ago. So this looks like it's a nice consistent mover, even though it has a negative trend, but it just, since April, it's been doing pretty good. That's rare for Monero. Compound, this has now been moving, as you can see here, from about 180 to 240. I did pick up some losing positions, but overall, hodling, this would have been a nice one to have. BCH, just, I don't know why. These older coins don't really excite me. But the one thing I'll say about Bitcoin Cash, it is flattening, okay? And that's since the year of inception, okay? Or since the coin has been conceived. So here, again, similar to Monero, Zcash, but it just drops off back at the beginning, maybe first week of August. Not a lot there. So we have here Litecoin not moving much as well. Very flat. I would be sticking with the newer DeFi coins because those are the ones that have been performing really well. You can see here Ethereum's done okay. It's doubled, but our latest is a sell signal, so it's not very strong for Ethereum. Ethereum Classic, this has been holding a little better, but it's just been generally flat if you were to look from a hodling perspective. Neo was a mover today. I don't know why, but it's rare to see that. I did not see that coming. Band, you can see this pullback here again. That's from 2 all the way up to 16, almost to 18. Drop, pull back down to just under $12, and now at 14. So one thing you need to understand is two things here in the latest pullback: how much it dropped and how much it's recovered in the amount of time. This one is the best one so far that I've seen of the newer coins. BNB is starting to move up because of the crazy volumes starting to get shown up in Binance with 6 billion daily. One day I saw 9 billion. It's kind of shocked me. And then we get into Kava. Again, you can see, like Ben, the drop is not so much. It's somewhat recovered. So that is something to be on the lookout for. But you can see right here all the way up to just over $5. And then it drops back just around 4, and then it's approaching its $5 mark. Oh, sorry, 5. It peaked at 5.5, I should say. What else we got here? Atom. This one's done okay. Drop back a little bit, not have recovered, and might just do that, but I'm not seeing it yet. But I wouldn't be surprised that there is some activity here. So this might be going through a bottoming process on the latest pullback. QTUM, another example. We got a sell signal here. Not much going on. Waves. This could recover. This one's been doing okay. One to watch, it's for sure, like Atom. OMG, well, you can see it can move up quite a bit from 2 to 10, drops back down to 6, and then we'll see how it plays out. If my system does pick it up. CRV, this one's pretty well dead as far as I know. I should remove it from the list. Here we have some distributions, but you can see it's more negative than anything else for CRV. Bearish, bullish for the 30th. Just a coin I would really not pay a lot of attention to. CRV, moving on. Okay, now we're getting a link. Same thing with these pullbacks. From 5 in July up to 20, pulls drops back down to 15. It looks like it's got a nice big bar there, so it's starting to move up a little bit. The recovery is looking pretty good there for Chainlink. EOS, same thing, very flat. Nothing. No. Yeah, that's it for that. So that's based on trend. And lastly, we'll look at the coins that have, see how they're doing. Volume, based on volume. So we have quite a few coins here. This one's where the more exciting stuff is. But when you see this coin here as a top one for this section, BUSD, again, I've mentioned this before, this is a stable coin against a stable coin. You see it's been generally flat, so that's a US stablecoin as well against a stablecoin of the US. Just you're not going to go very far with this one. I would mention in my last webinar, we did talk about somebody who made $40,000 just arbitraging these stablecoins, just so you know. You can see that there is some discrepancy here, so you probably could have an arbitrage opportunity between these coins. Just don't ask me how. Here's another one, BUSD. This is Binary's answer to the stablecoin USD. All right, so XLM, okay. This one again can work. Thank you. Can work in your favor for the when things do go bad in the markets. This one can stabilize, but again, you can see the overall long-term trend down. A better trend up after this point here when the this price action, the price line crossed through the trend line. But again, this is one of those coins that can do okay. Another example is Cardano. Was a leader today. I'll probably show that in my other video here. XLM, steady trend up, which is not bad. It's pretty rare to see the bigger coins, but as I keep saying, the DeFi coins are always doing better. XLM, GSD. Here's another coin here, DeFi coin, I should say, but there's not a lot happening here. Very little volume, negative. So this has been a disappointing coin, I think, for people. It has shown up a few times in my reports, but doesn't really do a lot. Even though it has a positive momentum lately, still, there's better coins out there, newer DeFi coins. Now, I just wanted to let you know that there have been some new listings that I've added. WBTC, which is a wrapper BTC, it's a DeFi coin. I don't know anything about it, but just got added in the last week or so. So I just added it today to my system. So we might see it. XRP, this can be a really disappointing coin. There was some momentum earlier today in the market. I will admit that. There was a position that to be taken, but again, negative trend. And again, I made the changes to my bot to look at 6 months worth of daily and still the same on the hourly data, which is 5 days worth of 5 days worth of hourly data. Actually, 5 weeks, I should say. XRP looks good here, from 20 cents to 30 cents. It's had a 50% move up, gone flat. You can't really complain with that. Problem is it's all about timing. That was back in July. I'm not sure. I've never seen this coin, RSR. Let's see what it's about. Barely moving here. Has some positive momentum here. Doesn't really do a lot. I mean, compared to the recent activity of YFI. BTS, this is another coin that has done, we talked about it earlier in the shorting side. You can see here it just moved from 30 to, 3 cents to 5.5 cents. That's just in the last day. So this might be another mover. And I don't know if this is a DeFi coin. You'll probably find out on coin market cap. But that's a massive bar, or a massive one bar. I'm seeing like that. That's similar to YFI, so that might be already in motion to do really well. But something's going on with that coin. So as I said, we had Cardano. Okay, this is a decent one. It was a performer today. The trend is not so bad compared to the other ones, more mature coins. So this can do okay. Again, there's some newer coins I just would put my capital on right now. But this did move a little bit. FTM, this is another coin that's starting to move from 0.005 to 3.5 cents. You can see that big bar there again. So this is another coin on the move. You might want to watch it just in the last day, about just over 3 cents to 4 cents. That's just right there, a 30% move. So this might be another one. to be on the lookout for. But we have a bearish signal. That was the 24th, so it's a little old. So yeah, that's looking pretty hot right now. FTM. Okay. ZIL, this could be an unpredictable coin. As you can see, I've shown this time and time again. Has this moment where it moves up from 0.005 to 20. That's a 500% return, 2.5 cents. Pulls back, goes down to roughly 20 cents or 2 cents, and then it comes back up to just over 2.5, maybe just under 3 cents. So that's at least a 10% move, and then drops back again. So that kind of coin is just past its prime potentially, but you never know. Here is interesting because you get 3 bullish signals. So this may actually move based upon the candle patterns that we're seeing here. So be aware of that. But I think there's other coins already on the move. Doge, this is another one that's been moving. I just don't see it. The funny thing is, it has a positive trend now. But it just doesn't really go anywhere unless Elon Musk tweets about it. See, this is the tweet here, and then boom. TCT, this is another new one. Look at that, ready for takeoff from 1 penny to 3.5. So that's already in the last day. This was starting to move in the last few hours actually. So this one's definitely on its way up. And again, this is another DeFi coin. So it's not like I'm not trying to help you. If you don't pay attention, you would have missed out. No different than on the YFI move. So this TCT is really doing well. I think I just listed this the last day. Well, today actually. But look at that. These moves. Whoops. Ah, man. From a penny to 3 and then 3.5. So it's already 3.5 already. Crazy. So we got bullish on this one and a bearish. Yeah, this is kind of old. IOST, not much going on. This one did okay too today. But again, you can see it pulls back, but the next leg up is higher than the previous high. It is recovering as well. So this might do something over the next day. But it's gone flat overall since the beginning of the year. But it's starting to reach positive momentum. There's so many coins moving right now. Yes, this for a mature coin, this might start to move up a little bit. But one thing I need to highlight here is the activity happened back in July from just over, let's say, 5 cents, 0.005 to 2 cents. So it's gone up almost 4 times. Tron, well, one's moved up a little bit. That's a 50% move, okay? Drops back, moves back up. So I don't know what's going on with Tron. It did pick up some of those today. Today was a very crazy day. We were down 10%, and it managed to recover in a span of 5 minutes. Got a 12% return on a pile of coins. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. But Tron looks like it's got a strange pattern as well. This could be on a takeoff as well, the way it's looking lately. Okay, that's pretty well it. Not much more to show you. Oh yeah, well, how can I forget my spreadsheet? Okay, so let's go back to the spreadsheet here. Couple of one that I have noticed is another new coin that's been added to Binance SRM. This one is a top mover. As I said, you got TCT as another top mover as well. There's another new one called TRB. Okay, so these are the ones that are moving pretty good. Mana seems to be back as well. SNX, and then Storage notice as well was moving. So there are some coins moving. Let me just see based upon slope. I'll actually do a sort on the sort here on the slope. So what we're looking for is the steepening, the curve, the coins that are sloping the steepest. So these are, okay, so we have this BZRX. I don't know anything about that, but I'll look that up in a minute. WNX. Maker did well today. Bitcoin's still up there. Dot's not as moving as much as it used to. That was one I was reporting a few weeks ago. Ant is another one, and this one's another mover, as I said, SRM. So we can look at TradingView for those. Link is still up there. Storage is still up there. Let me come back to that in a minute. Let's see which ones are the least volatile and performing, because there's a lot of people that like those as well. So let's check them out. So in this case, we're sorting on standard deviation from smallest to largest, which is the least volatile. So as I said, we have our stable coins here. Here's the new stable coin, TRB. Looks like it's I guess it hasn't traded yet. I don't know what's going on with that one. Doge is stable. BTC, XRP. Now here's a coin that is real. Actually, these two coins I think are very nice to hodl. These are both Maker, MKR, and XMR Monero. So those are really good coins I would look at to hodl. XLM is okay, and Zcash not quite. And I think that would be it for now for the stable coins, but that do perform well. MKR is another DeFi coin, so that's a good one to have. So let's go back to where we were. Okay, I'm going to load up the trading view here, and let's see here, trading view. Okay, so what we're looking for is some of these performers. Okay, so we have BZRX. This might start to move. BZR. No, we want against Bitcoin, Tether. PRZX USDT. BRB. Oh, yeah, it's spelled wrong. BZRX. Now, just generally, right now, let's see what we have here. Wow, that's a nice mover. So this might be one of those missed opportunities. So that started at 2 cents, and now it's up to 14 cents. Wow. So I've not seen this coin yet. So it really started to take off here. 25th of August, moved up to, so that's, let's see, around here at 5 cents to 1.4. So that's almost a 3-time move. Crazy. There's signals. So you will, if you use TradingView, you definitely want to watch the signals here. But this might be down for a little bit. But let's look at, so we know about YFI. WNX is another one we've not seen before. USDT. WNXM. Okay. These newer coins are just, you got, like, I've got a script now that checks every day for the newest coins. So this is a really new coin. So it started at what's that? I'm just moving windows here. $47, $30 in the first few days. Amazing. But these might move. So I talked about Maker, BTC. Let's see how Dot's been doing. This one hasn't moved as much, but do not leave this, because it might have its time as well, or might. I mean, this is definitely a potential mover. Look at this. Wow. So it started at just, let's say, $3 already at 6.5, and it's been bouncing around there. So this may start to move up at some point, the way it's looking. What's the signal for the signaling? Okay, it's a sell right now. So yeah, definitely pay attention to that. Dot Ant is another one I've seen, but I haven't really paid a lot of attention to because it hasn't really moved. And we'll do SRM. That one moved today quite nicely. So you can tell that's been added $5 to 9.5. It's okay, almost doubling. But this SRM is a new one as well. This one has done. Look at this: 1.6 to 1 to 3.2, 3.45, and it looks like it will not slow down. So this might be another winner here. So be aware of that. SRM is that symbol. SXP. So let's see how this is working out. There's a lot of people claiming that these DeFi coins are a scam. I think when they get listed onto Binance, they really can't be a scam. But $1.50 at the end of July, all the way up to 4.5, three-time return, pretty impressive. Let's see, one last one called Storj. I've seen here and there. I did see a position on that earlier today. Let's see that Storj here. Yeah, here's another winner. So that's at start around $2, or sorry, 2 cents all the way up to zero point 0.7. Still has a buy signal, so it's gone up over three times. So those are ones to really watch over the next few days, or even few day, just day, and they could be some winners. These other ones listed, RSR, I know has been, but I think that one just didn't go anywhere. But it might be in its early days. So um, let's see here. I did know I didn't like it what I saw, but it could bounce up or I just wow, from July. I don't know if this is on Binance, but from 5 cents to 30 cents, at six times. This could move them. Okay, so that's pretty well all the coins that we can watch for now. The newer ones being added are the ones to watch because it looks like they're a good chunk of them move up quite early for the DeFi, and catch those, and then just no different than penny stocks. Just not dump them, but just watch them, and we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a good day.